not going to find the mark, as here is the on-horn, but in goes Pioshik, finds a fantastic ult in the backline, but now the 3-man knockup does come on forward. Pioshik is just going to get punted out of the fight, and then back into the death chamber as well. Zeka dashing away, but Kingen's back in again. Low health bars here on the Kwangdong Freaks as Beryl tries to sidestep, but the seismic shove will still land as Deft is going to get in here.
Hazard.
Eddie nowhere near, and the Rift takes almost half of his health. Now over to the side. We are fighting over this second Drake. Seismic shove, not going to find the mark fast enough is Pioshik with the help of the Whimsy. Charm is going to come through there, but not exactly the highest of value, and we've lasted 17.5 minutes. I guess Extendo Beams are actually doing a fair bit of damage here, but Deft Boomerang also similarly damaging.
Kingen, zoning, threatening.
Here's the Weaver's Wall, and in goes the Ram as well. It's a fantastic spell shield from Deft, but he doesn't have enough for this bouncy castle. Still, he manages to make it out. Ellen taking way too much damage. Teddy finds the backline. Deft finds the Boomerang. It's a triple kill for Pioshik, who just murders everyone, and then Zeka deals with the Zeri. No certification this time as DRX mopped the floor with Kwangdong Freaks.
And Teddy got so close there, but it's not going to be enough as they throw everything towards DRX. The only problem is everything they throw goes into different members, so no one actually dies. As beautiful startup from Keen here, sees the cost coming and immediately makes sure that he's able. And you see this bouncy castle and you're thinking, this is free. Depth is so low, and then Teddy crucially doesn't have a splash here. It's barely not up. If he flashes and starts getting a kill there, I think maybe, you know, he kills Beryl, he kills Deft. But instead, it's a lot of damage. We're definitely going to have a fight. We'll get back to this conversation afterwards.
Yep, we can get back to just, you know, talking about the road for both of these teams. As DRX looking to try and lock down Soul Point here. LM does land a Q. They're just looking to wait it out. Seismic Shove's fantastic, but the Wild Growth is going to be there to keep Kingen alive. And now Deft is just hitting the front line. A phenomenal charm is going to connect onto LM as the Ram comes down, but the Lee Sin still able to do it. Teddy now trying to stand behind the rest of his team, but the CC is huge. He flashes, he gets out of the way and then gets killed. Pioshik going to put him in the ground, and that is the ace for DRX. And honestly, every one of these exchanges has not been close.
All things considered, yeah, we joke around a lot. It's a low-action game. Sure, but when you look at the scoreboard, Atlas, 9-1, all Drakes.
Yeah,
all objectives.
It was one fight for Kwangdong Freaks, sort of, that they got around a Herald.
It's the moment that they actually get Kingen over the wall. You're like, oh, very nice Talia little...
Man.
Whip over that wall, but then it's Tank Gragas. There's a Lulu. He doesn't care at all. Throws a casket on himself, gives himself a party, but does actually hit people, and as a result now, Baron taken.
I mean, you just put your Gragas in front of things.
That's it.
And then deft attack moves at the enemy.
Yeah, it's the amount of space that you can create with Gragas and the Xin Zhao is actually amazing, and I'm really happy we get to talk about this because we didn't really mention it during the draft because Kingen really doesn't care about this.
Nope.
Because we talked about the Xin Zhao and the combination of Lulu in an aggressive sense, which is great, but in the current game state, all that matters is depth.
Seismic Shove is good, and that's depth, and he's underneath the turret. That's 1,000 gold going over to the Talia, and now they are not done. Crescent Guard comes forward, and DRX are desperately trying to keep themselves alive, but they need to get out of here. Zeka, he does have damage, but it's not enough because you're in front of a Zeri that now has no opposition. That could be the throw. Moham is going to be picked off, but that kill onto Deft is just huge for Kwangdong Freaks because the Baron is alive.
Sorry, I was gone for a second. As I was saying, all that matters is Deft. As long as Deft... Wait. Atlas? Atlas?
Deft,
what happened?
Deft is no longer on the Rift. He will be coming back in 15 seconds. However, the Baron is probably coming back in 5 or so minutes. As Kingen, over to the side here, trying to keep them out. Pioshik, he's dead. There are no smites available. Zeka's trying his very best to be a nuisance. But this Baron, it is gone.
They don't have the
DRX are going to try and get over here. And that is going to be bounty gold for the Baron as well. As there isn't a lot of damage. Bellow's Breath comes through here for Keen, but he is still going to be taken down. 3 Barons is definitely good, but you're going to need to try and keep him.
Get a Beryl!
As Beryl is going to have to Wild Growth himself. Q is going to connect there, as now Zeka
Has no mana.
With his Spirit Rush, he's trying to get himself around this play, but we just went from a very clean DRX game to a bit of Fiesta sneaking in.
Yep. This is where it all starts. It's just a seismic shove.
Yeah.
Ellen wastes no opportunity, immediately goes for the kick. And then without Zeri, this composition is severely lacking in consistent damage. You do see Zeka obviously is great burst, but a large part of this comp runs on the fact that Zeka can take down the front line, can keep people busy. Definitely safe for Kingen and Pioshik, but you don't actually kill anyone. Well, Moa, but you know, that's more of a Moa thing than anything in that scenario. And you see the same problem here. The reason why Kongo Freak is able to just go for the Baron is because the one threat to them, the person that truly demolishes them, is not there. Deft running back now, making his way, as you can see in the replay here, onto the Rift. And Zeka will be able to actually, at the very least, get out. But overall, this game still massively in favor of DRX. Nothing has really changed. But if you do 2 more of those team fights, you're in trouble. Also, Teddy now does have his IE and his shoes, and
a little Dominic's regard that he didn't have even any of the parts of that crossbow at all.
Don't care about your game state.
No.
Zeri's here to play.
Now has Flash as well.
Yep. So that is a Teddy, level 16, is going to have Ghost and Flash available as we get into this fight. And DRX should still win. They play a front to back. If Death stands behind enemy lines and doesn't get killed first thing in the team fight, I think they're still completely fine.
Yep.
But moments like that, as a DRX fan, make you think twice.
Wow, it's only 750 gold between Teddy and Deft right now. That actually blows my mind. Pioshik is gigantically far ahead, but now LM's just a kick button. It actually doesn't matter about his money at all.
No, Pioshik also, I don't think is going to have the GA available for that fight.
Yeah, this is definitely a dangerous time. They have a lot of vision. That is one thing that DRX absolutely has going for them. They've got a heck of a lot of vision, and they have so much wave clear. Sivir doesn't care about your Baron, not at this stage. He is extraordinarily accelerated, and so is easily able to wipe out these waves. Zeka here towards the bottom side, has the rest of his team shadowing to make sure that he can keep this wave shoved out. And with Sivir and Zeka, with all of his defense, DRX should be able to hold on to complete control of this Elder Pit. This is still far closer than it had any right to be for the Kwangdong Freaks. And their composition with a Zeri that is on parity, which she basically is right now.
She got an ornament.
Yeah.
I'd even argue she's ahead.
Yeah, she also has a stopwatch, which is way better than a BF sword at this stage. I'd hazard a guess.
Teddy has been in this position many a time this split.
Yeah.
Seen him do it.
This is the time that Kwangdong Freaks fans wait for. However, remember, there is also a Hextech Soul, right? Like, you're talking about ornaments. I mean, Hextech Soul is a big deal as well. LM getting taken down extraordinarily low. That Boomerang Blade is scary. As Zeka continuing to find poke damage off on the flank. Is in fog of war right now, as we can see, thanks to Jonas Strong, toggling this vision. The Elder going down very low, as Deft is going to run his way out of this fight. Kwangdong Freaks now find themselves completely caught up. Kingen finds a beautiful barrel, and Deft is just mowing them down. It's a double kill now. Pioshik steals away the potential penta. Zeka's going to tidy up the last one. It's another ace, and DRX like, oh, what was that last fight? We don't mind, we're just going to go win the game now.
Yeah, who cares about that? Little bit of mistakes can happen. What matters is how you come back from the madness.
Is Beryl doing Elder? Can we, Jonas Strong, can we go and check out the Elder?
I'm seeing the question mark pink, so I assume yes.
Look at Deft's face.
He got it!
He got it! All right, Beryl, nice work. He also takes off his top hat. Top reporting to you, everyone. DRX, they will manage to take game number 1. They're going to have a bit of fun with it as well, as the cast does come through. Deft is going to get executed, and DRX will finish off the Nexus.
이제 들어가야 돼. 살려볼게. 달려. 미신 잡았고. 야 이거 이겼어. 이거 천만 천천히 해봐. 나 펜타는 절대 안 될 것 같고. 야 이거 탑으로 와볼래?
하하 펜타.
펜타. 들어가도
방금 뭐야? 나 펜타는 절대 안 될 것 같고 뭐야?